I don't remember how to vlog. It's been a while. We are on our way to Arlington. It's Arlington, right? Or is he in Fort Worth? Kind of near Arlington. It's like a 45, like Arlington, Fort Worth. It's like Haltom City or something like that. But we're on our way to Ethan's shop, Trackstar Motorworks. You guys have seen him a long time ago. He has Hannah's Skyline. He was doing some stuff to it, and we found out that so we've been diagnosing the R32 for a while, so we're gonna go pick it up, and we'll discuss what's going on with it. And we have we have some goodies that we're gonna be putting on Hannah's car that she got for Christmas. It's gonna be sick. Obligatory gas stop. It's really cheap right now, $2.35. And Hannah hooked it up. Yes. PewDiePie G Fuel. Make sure you guys go to G Fuel's website, use code ARU. It's 20% off all the time, always. Go get some. Oh, come on. Oh, that's for you guys. Bah. Dude, you are a very difficult man to get a hold of. You know that?
I know this. I know this.
So, back at Ethan's shop, picking up the Skyline, obviously. So, fuel regulator just went out.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we had a couple fuel problems going on. You know, the wiring was definitely highly suspect, and then the regulator right now, the vacuum source is unplugged from it. So, because with it plugged in, it doesn't seem to have consistent fueling. With it unplugged, the fuel pressure stays dead even, but we don't have the rising rate that's appropriate for boost. So I've made changes in the tune kind of to Band-Aid over that right now. Now, I did tell her, like, it drives very good now, all motor range.
It sounds more consistent right now, because in the past it would go like vroom, vroom.
Yeah, I mean, you could, if you watch the fuel pressure, and I still have the gauge on there right now. I'll leave that on there. But you could see the fuel pressure, and if you check it like at one moment, and then you drive the car for 5 minutes, and then check it again, the pressure could be 5-10 psi different. It should always be the same, you know. So something I think with the diaphragm probably on the FPR. So like I said, that's why I have right now. You'll find the vacuum line is off, and I capped the vacuum line so that the fuel pressure is just constant. And right now I was adding in more fuel for the boost portion, because normally the FPR would add pressure for every pound of boost that it sees. So since it doesn't have that now it's definitely lean in the boost section. So
got it.
I don't know that I haven't driven it now after adding in a bunch more. I don't know that I'll be able to totally fix it, but I'm just trying to make it as safe as possible for the moment. But absolutely we need to change the FPR.
Cool. Once we put that grill in, we got a fuel gauge here now, so that way we can actually see, you know, when the car is running lean and stuff.
I don't know if that's loose or if that's good.
So this is going to be getting replaced, and that's getting replaced. This coupler has seen better days. You can literally see it cracking like down the middle. That's really bad.
I have a question.
Yes.
I've heard that some of these throttle cables are normally loose. Is that a good looseness, or is that...
That feels about right.
Okay.
It actually looks like it is maxed out on its adjustment. It's as tight as it can possibly go, because see that threaded portion? So it's already maxed out right now. It's as tight as it gets. That might mean that the cable itself is like stretched a little bit or something, but it feels fine right now. It's I believe it's do this, go press full throttle right now, and let's make sure it actually goes to full throttle on the throttle body. So it hits the stop, so you're getting full throttle, so it's good.
Cool. All right, so the next step for the Skyline is to order a new FPR, which we've been looking at, which we're probably going to be doing from Injuku. They have an ISR one that has like a little elbow piece on the actual FPR, so that way it can mount properly. So we're probably going to be doing that, and then we're going to be coming back to Ethan's shop and have him kind of redo like the tune and everything, because he kind of has it set up now to where there's a little bit more fuel to kind of cover or the FPR is failing and running lean. So once we get that new FPR in and get it replaced, we'll be able to kind of go back in, redo the tune and everything and kind of fix it. And then Hannah will be able to full send it, because currently right now, the way it's set up, it's drivable, but we can't really go into boost. So yeah, too much. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And I think probably while we do that, we're probably gonna swap out the coupler as well and those clamps, just kind of tackle all that little area together. But we're gonna pop the hood here in a second and just make sure, because the last tune that he did, it popped off, and so we're gonna make sure it doesn't pop off this time. You wanna pull the, just double check it.
Well, he's definitely working.
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
It definitely felt better right now than it had. Yeah, so
cool.
Maybe it was leaking a little bit the whole time.
Yeah.
I didn't get into boost very much because I knew there's a fuel issue anyway. So.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's totally fine to get into a little bit of boost. Just don't be banging off rev limiter and like drifting it or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't do that driving normally.
Yeah. Okay.
Just red lighting it and
some people
second
do
gear on the highway.
I'm sure I do.
Some people will leave here and immediately like
right here, right outside the shop. You're like, I just said not
don't
to.
do that. I'm like, I heard you do it, right? You didn't even wait until I couldn't hear you anymore. Like,
all right,
but,
thanks,
all right,
man.
guys. Later.
Thank you.
Legend. The Skyline is getting a bunch of really cool goodies today, and I'm really excited to start it. Cleaning her dash off and getting it ready. I bought Hannah a Mooneyes dash cover for the R32 because her dash is, it's old and it's like bubbly and doesn't look the best. So we got an all black dash cover from Mooneyes, and I'll actually go ahead and go grab it and show you because it looks really nice. This is the dash cover that we ended up getting, and it's super sick because it's like this really nice like material. I don't remember what the official color that they called this on their website was, but it's nice black, and it has like the cool Mooneyes like logo and everything right here where the passenger vent is. So, and what's really cool with the packaging is they actually give you this like alcoholic like wipe and cleaners and stuff to like kind of prep it and everything. On the back, there's like a lot of like little Velcro spots. You probably can't see it, but there's a lot of Velcro spots and everything on the back. So this, and then this right here is the side that goes over your steering wheel and everything. So I'll kind of like put it in the car and like set it down so that way, and kind of like mock it up so that way you guys can see it. But like this top bit right here is the part that goes where your like windshield is, like the top vents, and then this goes like the main cover and everything. So it looks really nice. It looks super sick, and I really think it's gonna bring the interior of the R32 together. I think it's gonna look really good. Let's go put this in. Hannah's currently prepping the dash right now at the moment. She's kind of just cleaning it off and getting it prepped and ready to put this on. So you can see like Hannah, like the dash, like there's like some broken stuff like up here. It's not really cracked, but there's definitely like lines and everything where it looks like it might start cracking. The vents and everything right here, Hannah just did that, trying to take that mount off, unfortunately. And then like this ugly, like gooey gunk stuff like right up there. So all in all, like, her dash isn't the worst, but it's also not the best. And so we're gonna kind of lay this down to kind of mock it up. And I think it's gonna look really good.
I don't need to take that off, right?
I don't know. Let's just kind of like, look at that. Boom. Oh my God. Just by like mocking it up.
It's gonna add a lot.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It makes the interior just look clean.
Yeah.
And I like that it's black. I like that we did black. Dang, look at it from this like angle. That looks so good. And like obviously it's not like perfectly lined up and everything just yet, but like so like this lines up with that vent up here. You have the main vents right there, steering wheel cover, and then the vents back against the actual like windshield and everything as well. Man, this is the way this is like formed and cut is actually really good. This looks really nice. What do you think?
It looks good.
Yeah? Dang, look at that, dude. That makes the dash just look so good. What's really cool is they provide you like these little Velcro pieces that you can like cut and like fit to like, you know, because there's all these like already pre-installed Velcro pieces on it. So you're gonna kind of cut them up, form it to that way, so, and just like put the reverse Velcro piece on and then just peel the back off with the adhesive. So that way it just sticks. So we're gonna go ahead and knock that out real fast. All right, and so it doesn't line up exactly perfect, but all in all, it looks way freaking better. So what are y'all's opinions? Let us know in the comments down below. Do you think this looks better? I personally think it does. I think this looks insane. It just, I don't know, it just makes the interior just look a lot better in here. I like it. Like, it looks super nice. The fitment, I would say it's probably 90-95%. Like, I mean, everything lines up pretty good. What I would suggest, so like on the actual mat itself, there are a couple of pieces of like Velcro that are already like cut out and like attached to the mat, but they give you so much excess Velcro. What we did was we just kind of cut it up and like put the Velcro side up so that way it was against this, and then the adhesive side down on the dash on a little bit more points of like the actual cover, just so that way there's more points of contact, so this actually sits a little more flush, because there was like some bubbling and like, you know, stuff kind of coming up because it was, you know, there was nothing keeping it down. So we did do that on a couple of different areas to kind of make it sit a little better. So, and I'm sure as it like, you know, it's brand new, so I'm sure as it like sits and, you know, ages and everything, it'll probably stick a lot better. So there's a couple of other spots like kind of up here near the vents where we're probably gonna get some more Velcro and like put it underneath here, so that way that's kind of sitting as well, and maybe like over there. But all in all, this sits really good. Thoughts? Like, what are you?
Yeah, I think it looks a lot better.
You happy with it?
Yeah.
Looks so freaking good. Yeah. Dash cover for the R32.
It's way cheaper than like flocking it or getting it upholstered or something.
Yeah. Here it is from the driver's side. Yeah, I think it just makes the interior of the car just look really good. It brings it together. I love the way that looks. But you can like see your dash cover now. Yeah. Yeah, look at that, man. Oh, this looks like it could have gotten pushed back more, but it's okay.
It was kind of hard to like fit it back here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But from here, just kind of like looking at it from like the windshield portion, like it looks nice. Okay, now this box has something that Hannah's been looking forward to a lot. She's been very much looking forward to this box right here. So let's go ahead and just pop this bad boy open. If you know that sticker, you know what it is. So, for Christmas, I ended up getting Hannah a full set of black chrome Part Shop Max.
Part Shop Max, whatever the hell
whatever their name is. Part Shop Max, maybe. Yeah, Part Shop Max black chrome lug nuts for her car. Before we call it a night, so Hannah's bumper, it's like kind of ripped and broken right here. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna slide a washer right in there, just like that. And then we're gonna seal it with silicone, so that way this kind of like becomes part of the bumper, and that should allow us to be able to kind of reattach it here. So hopefully, and we're gonna do that tonight before we come back tomorrow morning, so that way we can put the silicone sealant and let it sit and cure, so that way tomorrow when we come mess with this, it'll already kind of be done, and we'll be able to put the bumper back on, so that way it's not hanging loose like that anymore. So we're gonna tackle that. Took the front bumper off, but man, oh man, look at this front. Like, look at this. This is like crumpled in. So like this little piece back here sits a little further back, so the bumper doesn't like exactly line up with it. So we're trying to see if there's a way we can maybe like bend it out. I'm not really sure, but there's the front bumper off. So what we're gonna do, so this hole right here on the front bumper, we're gonna put that washer in right there and seal it up so that way it's like a full hole. So that way we can actually put a bolt here or like some hardware so it'll actually mount up to the chassis and everything. So, but all in all, you can see kind of everything else in here is good. It's just that one corner. So like, here's the non-broken side and then the broken side. Yikes. So we're gonna see if we can get that fixed up real fast. This is kind of where we are. So we have this washer in here, like kind of filling in this gap with some silicone, and then we have this clamp kind of keeping it there in place. That is pretty much where we are gonna leave off this video. So we ended up, we picked up the car from Ethan. We got it retuned and everything. We got some stuff fixed. Obviously we have to get the fuel rail pressure, or the FPR, the fuel pressure regulator for the car and everything. We got to get a new one, and once we get a new one, we'll be able to take it back to Ethan so that way he can refix the tune, because we kind of have like more fuel being dumped as a band-aid. And we got a little, and then we ended up putting on the dash cover for the R32, and it looks really clean. And it makes the interior look really good. The next episode, we're gonna be putting this bumper back on. We are also going to be figuring out a way to install this sick carbon fiber grill that we have for the R32. It is New Year's and I'm currently making dinner and everything. So we're gonna go enjoy the rest of our evening, eat some food, bring in the new year and everything. And the next video that you guys see on this car will be installing the cool lug nuts that I showed you guys and the grill, the carbon fiber grill, which we're gonna have to kind of figure out how we're gonna mount that. So it's gonna be really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the new year. Peace out.